Shit, man, it's been a long ride, man. Since my last video, man, I done been through a couple little obstacles, you know. But yeah, man, I'm back. I'm about to have these videos rolling in. So yeah, it's your boy Truckin' with Woo, man. Gonna get this show on the road. But so I'm gonna give y'all some good news and I'm gonna give you some bad news, but mainly the bad news, man. 'Cause I know y'all wanna hear the bad stuff, you know, because y'all wanna know what's really going on with Werner. So yeah, man, I almost wanted to quit. And nah, it wasn't the work. It was more of the process, you know. So I'm gonna start off by saying it's a lot, man. It's a lot. So yeah, I'm trying to make this video short, man. But so my first issue. So once I got an orientation, if y'all watched my last video, y'all know I was in orientation. I gave y'all the feedback about how the orientation went. So after the orientation, I was assigned a trainer that Friday, following my orientation. So that Friday I got my first trainer. So he came to pick me up on a Monday to go out, you know, to start my training. So he come picks me up. We go to the terminal, you know, to pick up our first load, and his truck break down. So yeah. So that whole week, he was trying to get his truck fixed. He kept calling me, telling me that they still trying to work on his truck and stuff. So that whole week go by. So that's my second week being out there at the Lakeview Springs terminal. So the third week, that Monday, he calls me, tells me he had to do an emergency and that he had to go take care of some business back at his home, which is understandable. I can't control that, you know. You better go take care of your business. So they told me they was gonna assign me a new trainer. So that whole week, so that's a whole nother week going by where I have no trainer. So I done been out for 3 weeks. I've been out at the Lakeview Springs hotel for 3 weeks, waiting on the trainer. So that whole week I went on the trainer for them to assign me a new trainer. So that next week, that fourth week, so mind you, I done been out there for a whole month now. And I still, man, you got a trainer, and that was stressful, you know. Been away from family for a whole month, and I still haven't even start, you know, start being on my own, dropping the truck with a trainer. You know, I'm still on step one. So yeah, so I get my trainer. So by that fourth week, that Monday, they gave me a new trainer after the fourth week. So yeah, so a whole week I'm with my trainer. So heads up, man, this is something I don't like about Werner or any company that does this. I feel like if you're assigned to a trainer, I feel like you should be able to be home every day and you should not have to share a truck with a trainee. And the reason I say that is because it's pandemic. This pandemic hasn't got bad, man. Everybody, it's easy to catch COVID. You never know who got COVID. You never know if your trainer has somebody in their family that had COVID and they don't know they got it. And they might end up catching it and they don't know they have it and they pass it along. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you the story. So yeah, my first week with my trainer, my second trainer, we worked that whole week, you know, and mind you, I'm on a Dollar General account, so we in the trailer, we unloading and stuff like that. So the first 2 days it was cool, you know. Then by that third day, that third day, I started noticing my trainer, he was starting to get real fatigued and tired and stuff like that. So that was my first notation. So after that, a couple days later, it went from him being tired to him being nauseous. So I'm like, okay, maybe just his body's overwhelmed. You know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of physical work on the Dollar General account. So I feel like he was just being fatigued from previous loads he already did before I got his truck. So after that first week, I'm like, okay. So the next week, so this makes my fifth week of being in the truck with a trainer. So my fifth week, we go home on a 32-hour reset. We do our reset. So we come back. He come back, pick me up from the hotel, and we go head back out and do our loads and whatnot. So the first day of the fifth week, he got worse. So I noticed he started coughing though. He started coughing up mucus, and just doing all the 9 yards. Sneezing and stuff like that. And so I'm peeping game. I'm looking at bro like, okay, you feel me? This a little bit more. It's starting to seem like it's a little bit more than just you fatigue, your body sore and everything. So a couple days let it go by. I'm still not thinking about it. I'm just putting two and two together, you know. So each day get worse and worse. So by that second day or that third day, I told my trainer, I was like, man, you need to go get that shit checked out, you know, because I ain't trying to be around nobody who's coughing and shit like that. We staying in the truck, we sharing the truck together, you feel me, for 3 weeks. So I'm like, man, you gotta go get that shit checked out, man. I can't keep being around somebody who's coughing and stuff and all this pandemic shit going on. So he's like, man, nah, man, I'm cool, I'm good, man, I'm straight. I'm thinking it's this, he's thinking it's this and that. I'm like, nah, man. So what I did, man, I went ahead and told the people, like, yeah, man, hey, buddy's sick. I ain't trying to get sick. I need to get out his truck, you know? Because by then, I started coughing. The shit done went to me. So I just started coughing and stuff. So I'm like, yo, hey, look, you cool and everything, but look, man, I ain't trying to catch no COVID. Motherfuckers be dying for this shit. You cool and everything, but yeah. But, hey, I ain't trying to goddamn catch no COVID. I love my life, you feel me? I ain't trying to be sick. And on top of it, I got a family I to go back to. So yeah, man, so that end of that week, he's like, man, man, you right, man. I'm gonna go get tested, man. I don't know, man. I think there's something serious. I'm like, yeah, so he go get checked. He go get checked and whatnot. I'm in a hotel. I get a call. He says he tested positive for COVID. So when he said that, I'm like, yo, I'm coughing and shit now. I feel like my head is going crazy. My body ain't hurting though, you feel me? I ain't having all the symptoms he was having, but still, you know, I'm a much younger guy. I'm only 22 years old. He's about 35, something around there, 30 something. He in his 30s, so you feel me? My body probably fight it off a little bit different than his body does. So I'm like, yo, man, like, man. So you know, I'm telling him, like, man, I told your ass, goddamn, you feel me? Go get tested and whatnot, you know. But yeah, so this the part I don't like about Werner. So I call the people. I'm telling them like, yeah, my trainer, he got COVID. Do I need to go get tested? Because I've been in the truck with him. I feel like I'm being exposed. So they was like, okay, I gotta call safety. I gotta call up safety and talk to safety and see what they want me to do. So as I did that. So I called safety. They telling me, man, nah, you good. We already talked to your trainer. He don't have COVID. The doctor is saying he just have a little cold. He need a couple days off the truck, so you should be good. You don't need to get tested. So I'm like, okay. And I told him I've been coughing a little bit or whatnot. but they still was like, man, you okay? You good? There's no COVID symptoms. So I was like, okay, maybe he has some other health issues, you know. So literally the next day, they gave me a new trainer. And so I went out with him for a whole week. So at the end of that week, I noticed my new trainer started coughing. And so I asked him, like, man, I was telling him, like, look, man, I just got a situation where my first trainer was coughing and stuff like that. And I don't know, man, like, are you good? And he was like, man, yeah, man. He said the same thing, yeah, man. I think I'm straight. I don't think I'm good. I just had a little small cough. I think I got a little cough, you know. Cause one time we were working in the rain. And whatnot. And it had rain on us. And if anybody know about the Dollar General, they did research about the Dollar General account, you know that you work in any kind of condition and you gotta unload the trailer. So I'm like, okay, man, yeah, maybe you're right. So about 2 days later, he calls me on his 32-hour reset, and he tells me, like, yeah, man, he about to go get tested. Because I gave him the whole rundown about my first trainer. I told him, like, yeah, look, man, you feel me, my first trainer, it was sick. I think he had COVID. I don't know if he had COVID or not, but I feel like he had COVID. So I went ahead and asked and told bro, like, look, I think this nigga had COVID, you know? So he's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go get tested, man. And he's an older guy. He's probably like in his 40s, late 40s. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna get tested. So he go get tested. He didn't get his results back until 2 days later after, 2 or 3 days later after he took the test. So during those 2 or 3 days, I'm calling Werner like, yo, look, man, my new trainer, he just got sick. I need to go get tested, you feel me? So they was like, nah, man, you should be good. You don't need to get tested. And when I said, yo, look, I'm getting tested, you feel me? And I'm like, my first trainer, I think he has COVID. And I was sick for a little while, and now my new trainer's sick. This is nothing to play with. So they're like, okay, go ahead and go get tested. So I go to the closest urgent care, and I'm telling them I'm about to go get tested and whatnot, and they telling me I have to have insurance and all that and whatnot. But I'm thinking one is gonna take care of everything because I'm on their account. You feel me? So, and this happened when I was on the job. I was in a truck with a trainer. And he caused me to get sick, you know? Or if I had COVID, it was because of a Werner employee. So, and I was on the truck with a Werner employee. So I feel like workers' comp or Werner should take care of whatever hospital bill there is. So they telling me like, yeah, man, you got to do all this, this and that. At the end of the day, I had to come out my pocket and pay, and they was going to try to reimburse me wherever I paid, but I still feel like that's a scam, you know. I don't like people paying my money. If y'all say y'all gonna pay me back, y'all gonna pay me back. So I ain't want to gamble with that because I feel like they were gonna play with my money. They said they gonna pay me, but I feel like they wasn't gonna pay me. So and the bill was like $250. And look, man, $250 not a lot, but I'm not paying it, you know. So, if I pay, I'm going to the crib, I'm going to pay for myself. But, so yeah, long story short, man, come to find out, my new trainer, he had COVID. So I done had 2 trainers that has COVID. And I was in the truck with both of these guys. So, man, look, man, it's been a long road, man. I've been on the truck for 2 months. I've been away from home for 2 months, man. I've been away from the crib for 2 months. I finally just got my truck. I just finally got my truck yesterday, July 31st, you know. I came in June 1st, you know. I mean, I came in before June. Nah, I came in June 1st. Yeah, June 1st, and this almost August. Today's August. So, yeah, so I've been on there almost 2 months, man. And, man, when I say I was about to quit this shit, go to the crib, because look, so orientation, they tell you that you're going to be in the truck with the trainer for 3 to 5 weeks. And I was out here for 2 months. And my trainers is telling everybody, like, okay, he could drive. He's the best driver we ever had or whatnot. But Omaha, Nebraska, where the headquarters is located at, they're telling people that I'm not ready. I can't test out. There's a lot of stuff going on. And mind you, don't get no new trainer. The trainers I had, they cool, man. I fuck with all of them. But don't get no new trainer because, and I'm gonna say this, because they training as well. They don't know exactly what they need to get you out your truck. So you'll be thinking that you're all on the right track. You're getting all your hours in. You're doing everything, but you still have to do something in this tablet. So it's a tablet right here. You still have to do something in this tablet. So if you don't have all your information in the tablet, you're not coming out of the truck. So they don't keep you in the truck until everything in that tablet is complete. So you got observation, you got skill observation, and you got your first week, you got to drive 25 hours. Or step 1, I ain't gonna say your first week, but step 1 is driving 25 hours. So until you pass on to the next step, So yeah, man, just when y'all come out here, man, just make sure you know what you're getting yourself into, man. Cause like, man, being locked up in the truck for 3 weeks, you know, the minimum 3 weeks, being locked up in the truck. If you're an experienced driver, 1 week. So experienced driver, y'all don't gotta stress this too much. But if you're a new driver, no experience, be ready to be in the truck with a trainer for 3 weeks, and be cautious of, you don't know what they might have, you know. So they might have COVID, they might have the flu or any kind of sickness with them. If they got it, you got it, you know. So just be cautious with that, man. And try to get along with your trainers, cause I mean, y'all gonna bump heads. I mean, like, y'all gonna irritate each other. So you might get a trainer that's dirty, his whole truck dirty, you know, or he or she don't know how to keep their hygiene up to par. Just be cautious, of everything, man. Cause shit, I mean, you living in a truck for 3 weeks, minimum, maximum 5, and shit. Like me, I was in the truck for almost 4 weeks. So I mean, 4 or 5 weeks now. So like, man, just don't be scared to open your mouth and tell whoever assign you a trainer that you don't want that trainer. Because you feel like you're gonna be exposed or they nag. Hey, let them know. But yeah, man. But yeah, I just wanted to say all that, man. The reason why I'm about to quit this shit, man. And there's way more than what I'm telling. It's just I don't want to make this video too long. Like, I want to hear more about my experience and why I was about to quit, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Send them comments. reason why I didn't been releasing content right now is because I've been going through a lot of bullshit this past month. You know, past month I've been through bullshit since my first video, and so I was getting bullshit. I know y'all wanted more videos, you feel me? But trust me, they coming down.